DeAndre Hopkins agreed to a deal with the Tennessee Titans. Let's talk about the impacts on fantasy football. DeAndre Hopkins missed a good chunk of last season due to a suspension, but when he played, he was very good. He earned 10-plus targets in 7 out of the 9 games he played. Hopkins' 16.9 fantasy points per game ranked 9th for wide receivers, and he averaged 21.63 when he was with Kyler Murray. His resume for fantasy has been great. He's been a top 5 wide receiver in fantasy points per game 5 times. He's had 6 seasons over 1,100 receiving yards. I've seen concerns about Ryan Tannehill, but this guy was number 5 in yards per attempt last season in the 12 games that he played. In 2021, he was top 12 in passing attempts. He was number 8 for QBR. He's had over 3,700 passing yards in both 2021 and 2020. Looking at the target competition for DeAndre Hopkins, it's really just Treylon Burks, who didn't really show us a ton last season, but he does have promise. So when we are previewing this coming season, we see a guy here that has a history of fantasy production. He was just top 10 in fantasy points per game this past season. I think he steps in and is the alpha when it comes to the target share in Tennessee. And I think that his presence creates more passing volume. So I think you can make the case for DeAndre Hopkins to be a top 15 wide receiver in 2023.